Hey everyone, welcome to part 3 of this free marketing tutorial. I hope you don't mind this background music. Sometimes I'll listen to classical music, or in this case the Godfather theme song, just to keep myself motivated. And wait, because I hadn't gotten enough sleep last night, but that's besides the point. So, you've learned about a bunch of different ways to do free marketing on social media. And I've told you about forum marketing, and as well I've told you about blog commenting and all that kind of stuff. So in this one, I want to talk to you about, let's start with the guest posting. So what is guest posting? Essentially, guest posting is where you write a blog post for a blog for free, and in exchange for that you can just have a link to your sales, to your landing page or whatever, right? So for example, if we're sticking with the leadership example, so let's see if we can. So, for example, if you wanted to write an article for Forbes, that probably wouldn't be the easiest thing to do if all you're doing is writing one promotional article. What you could try and do, and this is what I was actually going to lead to, was become a contributor for some of these big blogging websites such as Forbes or Entrepreneur.com or Inc. magazine. If you can become a contributor to some big blogging website, and you can also become a contributor for Cracked or Buzz, depending on what kind of stuff you have knowledge in. Like for me, I would personally love to become a contributor to Entrepreneur.com, but before I apply for something like that, I want to make sure that my profile and knowledge base is as good as it can be, so that when I go on there, I'm providing as much value as possible. Okay, so if you find some of these bigger blogs and you want to write an article for them, you probably have to take the the contributor route, in which you're not just giving them one promotional article. You're writing, you're writing for them on an ongoing basis. So when you become a contributor, you are basically almost like, you're not an employee of that website, but you're a contributor, which means you're expected to write useful and value-filled material for that website. So for example, if I'm writing for Forbes.com, I'm not just going to go around promoting my products and services, right? I'm going to provide value for its readers. I'm going to provide tutorials and how-to articles and all that kind of stuff. And then in exchange for that, I can maybe throw in my links here and there so I can promote myself and my brand. So if you want to get into that, shop around for some blogs that are looking for contributors. So so if you're in the diet and healthy eating niche, dieting, then you just do a quick Google search. You'll find some of the bigger blogs, and then browse them, and then see if they have articles written by contributors. So some blogs, they write all their articles in-house. Others open it up to the world, in which they allow other people to write blogs for them. So all you really need to do is go to the blog. So if we go to this one, feedmemcranky.com. I believe this is a personal blog. So in a blog like this, she probably writes all her posts herself. So in this one, you can't be a contributor, but what you can do is you could contact her and ask her if you can write a guest post for her blog. Now, depending on the amount of traffic she gets on her blog, she may charge you to put a post on her blog. And it also depends on the nature of your post, right? So for example, if you want to write nothing but a promotional sales pitch for your product or service, then chances are you're not going to find any blog that would do that for free. But if you want to provide her with a tutorial on dieting, and you give that to her for free, then maybe she will let you do it for free, but also she may still charge you. The reason a lot of these bloggers charge for things like that is because I mean, you are gaining so much from it. You could potentially get an access to thousands of readers who may purchase your product, and also it'll be great for your SEO because you just built the link right there. So oftentimes, if the blog is well renowned, you will have to pay for a guest post. But if you can find up and coming blogs and blogs that don't have all that much traffic, then you can probably post on there, do a guest post for them for free as long as you provide some value in addition to just promoting your services, right? So for example, if I found a blog that had lots of business owners that visited it and I wanted to promote Apps on Red to them, I could, if as long as it's not a blog that has too much traffic, then I'm pretty sure that this blog owner would allow me to write a guest post for free, because then he would get a free blog for his audience to see, right? And I'm pretty sure he would allow that as long as I provide some value in that blog, so some good information. Now, how do I find these these different kinds of blogs with maybe lower traffic rankings? Because I mean, oftentimes when you do a Google search for dieting blogs, you'll get the ones that already have lots of traffic, which would mean that you wouldn't be able to guest post for free, and you'd probably have to pay them a couple $100 to do it, which is also a great way to market. Honestly, paid guest posts are one of the best ways to market, but that's something we'll discuss in a different lesson. So how do you find these lower traffic blogs? So first thing you want to do is you want to find a blog that is a weight loss, a blog that's in your niche. So any blog, it could be a famous blog, a mid-rank blog. So I'm just going to take Carrots and Cake, so it's a weight loss blog. I'm just going to copy it. Remember, it could be any blog. And then I want to Google search Google Display Planner. Okay, so Google Display Planner is a great tool. I'm going to use it for size. It's different from Google Keyword Planner, but basically, just give me 1 second here. Let's log out of. I got to change my Gmail from the Juice email to something else. So I'm logged in here now. And then I can go Google Display Planner. It's because when you first access Google Display Planner from a new Gmail account, you have to create the account, but I already have an account for them, so I'll just log in. Okay. For some stupid ass reason, this email is still signed in. So I'm going to sign out. Then I'm going to log in with the email address that I know has an account with. And no, you don't have to pay for the Google Display Planner. I just don't want to create a new account if I don't have to. Okay, so now that I'm in this Display Planner tool, I go to Home, and this looks a bit different than I had expected. Okay, just 1 sec. You know what? Let's just go similar website finder. This is probably easier. Sometimes Google can be a pain in the ass to work with. I'll probably create a different video later on how to use the Google Display Planner, but for now we'll use similar site search. So this website helps you find websites that are similar to the one you're searching. So I'm searching for Carrots and Cake, and it gives me a bunch of these different websites that are in the same niche and talk about the same stuff. So let's try Super Tomato. Let's see what this one's all about. So it's cool. Looks like a cool little blog. So all I'd want to do is find the contact form, and then fill out my name, email, my website if I have one, and then just say, hey, I'm I was wondering what your process is for guest posting. I was interested in promoting my new product called blank. I was promoting my new product called blank and was hoping to work with you. Please respond. So you want to type them an email, something like this, and basically what you're trying to find out is if she does guest posting for free. If so, what kind of expectations does she have? Does she charge? Does she do this? Does she do that? So send this kind of email to a bunch of these different blogs, and remember, you can find these blogs by just finding one blog and then going to similarsitesearch.com and finding tons of other blogs that are just like it. Okay. So that's how you can do a bit of guest posting, and that can be extremely powerful. And guest posting is also great for search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is something I'll talk about in a different lesson. Finally, for free marketing, I want to talk about Reddit. Reddit is actually one of the best ways to do free marketing online. The cool thing about Reddit is that it's kind of like what forums. It's kind of like it's just one big forum with a bunch of sub forums. So you want to find a subreddit. So you want to find a subreddit that is relevant to your niche. So let's go weight loss subreddit. So a subreddit is basically a forum. So this right here is a major subreddit. Conventional progress pic. So you can post your own subreddit, or you can go into one and you can comment and you can say, oh, that's great, and then you can promote your link. Just be careful, because you don't want to come off as spammy in subreddit in Reddit, because if you come off as spammy, these guys are very picky in their community, and they don't want any spammers. So you want to make sure you post valuable content alongside promoting your own product. Don't just go around spamming everyone. I haven't played around too much with subreddit free marketing, but from the people I've spoke to, it is a powerhouse. If you can do it right, play around with it, and then scale it using either freelancers or just finding a proper way to promote your product on it by creating your own subreddits, then it can be very powerful. I actually have a blog here, this right here. This is a perfect guide for subreddit, for Reddit marketing, and I read through it, and it's got some great information, and I learned a bunch of things from it. So I highly recommend you read it. So it's blog.kissmetrics.com/reddit-marketing-guide. Go there and read this very carefully, and you will know exactly how to market on Reddit. And I would highly recommend using Reddit, because it's even more. It's on par, if not even better, in certain niches with forum marketing. So if you can do that forum marketing on Reddit, I guarantee you're going to generate some great traffic for your own product or your affiliate offer. Okay, so that's it for free marketing. I'll definitely be posting more videos on free marketing, as things go on. But for now, watch the videos that are available, and do your own research as far as what other kinds of free marketing tools are out there, because at the end of the day, I'm not some super mad genius who knows every single way of making money online. I know a bunch of different ways, and I want to teach you all the ways that I know, which is what I do here. But chances are there's things that I haven't even discovered, or angles that I haven't even looked at. So always be researching, always be asking Google, how can I promote my newsletter? How can I promote my new app? How to promote my new app on forums? How to get free marketing for my app, or whatever it is you want to do. And always be Googling and always be learning. And you never know, maybe I'll learn something from you. All right, guys, till next time.